of their last 9, 4 straight against the Blazers here tonight. Andrew Nembhard along with Bennedict Mathurin with that enormous game in 42 minutes of work against the Suns. Blazers win the tip, and Andrew Nembhard, who was named the Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Month last week, will pick up on Simons, and Ayton works all the way outside, going Simons to freewheel and splash that 3.
That first possession exemplifies several elements that have made the Blazers good as of late. The play, as Indiana throws us away, says he feels like it's a lot better with this team compared to where it was recently. And the communication not only helps him on the defensive end, but on the offensive end when a play breaks down, and here they are swinging the ball yet again.
Simons with a great look on the run. No, tipped up, corralled by Camara to the end line, tried to drop it to Avdia. Good idea, but stolen away by Nembhard. Up the floor he comes, leaving it for Halliburton. In the corner, Siakam tees up a triple. Back iron and off, and the rebound to Ayton. Anthony Simons averaging 18 points per ball game, shooting 37% from 3. Over to Grant, slants into the lane. Got it as indeed in last year's campaign, games of 34 and 30 this year. Blazers once again going with that big, I call it the jumbo pack.
I haven't seen you act that way with the lineup the way you do with the jumbo pack.
You put that big D in, and there's a halfback, and then you just plow away. That's what they're doing. Mathurin tries.
Because they deal with Toumani all practice, all training camp. They got Toumani and Denny and each other picking them up, so they're prepared for that type of pressure.
Avdia to the baseline, picked up on a switch by Turner. Kamara, good cut without the ball. He's 5 threes, tied the career high, 5 of 5 previously against her from 3 over the last 5 games, shooting north of 60% from 3-point range. He gets it done at the line here. The Blazers take a lead of 7, banking those Pacer turnovers.
That's good for Denny. Denny helping while Toumani was on the high side.
Nembhard gets in deep and knocks down a
couple of the Blazers, forcing them to earn it.
Avdia up the floor, working Mathurin in deep, gives to DA, takes a running start.
Gets in there deep, and then DA gets a running start at the dunk.
Mathurin, Pacers trailing here by 7 early. Swings over to Halliburton, sees 2 defenders. Off to Mathurin, quickly Avdia closes on him, 8 to shoot for Halliburton. Challenged by Ayton outside, he's going to pick up the dribble and go to a hook that's off. Kamara back taps, it's loose. Siakam first one to poke at it, and then Rick Carlisle calls Andrew Nembhard the connector.
I thought Jeremy just did a really smart thing. He spoke to 2 different officials, and they're saying Jeremy was illegal in his contact. And Jeremy said, that's cool, as long as when I do it on that side, y'all got me. And so the refs, and while all that's going on, Indiana's racing the ball down the floor. Here he goes.
JG. The Pacers vacated the paint. He went right to it.
He just told him he was about to go do it.
It's right back with another dribble drive and gets it done at the rim.
Well, now Jeremy has a post up against Halliburton.
Pacers 11-2 since January 1st. They are defensive rated number 3 in the league in that period of time. Simons to Grant, raising for 3, got it. Mathurin comes off the screen from Turner. Goes up this year. Rip City Rap Ultimate Postgame Podcast for the Blazers. Join Tyrese Smith, 2%er at the stripe.
Scored a few buckets in a row. And let's see if the Blazers can find a way to utilize him again. See if they see a matchup that they like with him.
Siakam defending. Brush screen. Grant gets it, slants in, backs down on Siakam, turns middle, fall away jumper. Well, he got to the spot he wanted to.
Yeah.
He got the shot he wanted. Here's Mathurin the other way in transition. Quickly, the Blazers show him some hands. Halliburton slants and kicks. Up top, it's Turner. Excellent 3-point shooter. McMahon teeing that up. Off the mark, he's shooting 40% this year. Blazers up 6, 7.5 to go, first quarter. Denny Avdia, a triple. Rebound corralled by Halliburton. Long hit ahead to Siakam. Trying to shake Avdia.
Look
good
at the
defense.
lane. Yeah.
Excellent
Didn't
defense.
that stand out?
It really
Something
did.
about that jumped out.
He picked him up.
He cut off the drive and then went straight up with him, and he was tall. Like, that was a real high-level contest.
Grant crumples to the floor off a 3. Mathurin grabs it.
Go get that money.
Nembhard. Kamara slaps it off the window, but it's loose. Grabbed by the Pacers. They reload to Mathurin. He's run off the line, steps sideways. And
in defensive transition that time, Mathurin, the real deal. Things, I think, would have been a lot different in those playoff series.
Could have been.
That dude on the floor.
Could have been. I mean, with him, they are even deeper than they turned out to be.
Picked one spot ahead of Shaedon Sharpe in that draft class.
Avdia aims a three, won't go. Turner seals off Ayton for the rebound. It's gathered in by Mathurin. Centering pass, Siakam glides to the glass.
Themselves accountable. Guys are quick to say, hey, my bad if you're not in the right spot. And that is Clayton talking about.
Thank you, Brooke. Look at the spacing that the Blazers showed there. The first set after the timeout, new personnel out with Shaedon Sharpe and Scoot Henderson getting their first run. Lamar, that was just run with great precision there. And Rob Williams, of course, making the pass.
Yeah, that spacing was by design. It was another wide pin down for Jeremy Grant. They kind of missed him on that, but because of the design of the play, it kept spacing implemented.
6 of 3. Benedict shooting 35% from three-point range. You mentioned the Pacers offense. That is 5th rated in this win streak of theirs over 13 games since January the 1st. 2 Blazers 8-9. Into the lane. Scoot got in deep. Outside, Halliburton a 3. No. Rebound corralled in there by Toumani Camara. He's joined by Shaedon Sharpe, Scoot Henderson, Rob Williams III. And Jeremy Grant, fall-away jumper. Shaedon Sharpe, that is silk.
Yeah, it's that kind of football. I believe he's got a post-up game in his future. It's there. It just has not been utilized fully yet at this level. And that will come with more comfort, role definition, and time. But it's there.
Scoot in the early offense. Pulls the trigger on a triple that's off. Up come the Pacers. Obi Toppin out of Brooklyn, New York. Hands over to Halliburton. Looks off. Hook pass. Turner in the corner. He's missed 2 threes. He'll drive it this time. Interrupted by Kamara. He got a piece. Grabbed by Rob. Kamara advances. Here's Grant in the front court, backing down. Grant trying to get to that sweet spot again. Spins on Nesmith. He carves out space.
Ben Carroll tried to dunk on him one-handed like that. So you prepare yourself on that jump to make sure you have the requisite hops and ball control.
Shaedon Sharpe on the exchange with Toumani. 3 is off. Kamara brought it down, poked away. Grabbed by the Pacers on the advance. Halliburton to Toppin. Shooting the 3 very well. He will in transition. Rimming short. Rebound grabbed by Scoot Henderson. Pacers off to a 1 of 6 shooting start from 3. Sharpe into the lane. Cuts. Ran out of room. Self-check. Bottom of the rim. Nembhard on a 3-on-2. It's Toppin beneath the rim. Serving it up, centering. Blazers crumble. Thomas Bryant to the floor. Steal it. It's Grant shoveling ahead to Sharpe. Nice cut. Toumani whirls in. Look at the ball pop to Henderson for 3, and he got it.
Ball, and every place they move it, it's not open. To get a shot clock violation, that's a huge energy burst for us, and it's obviously deflating for them. We've done a ton of it. A lot lately. It's a big key for us tonight.
The average NBA team has 5.5 shot clock violations forced over that same stretch. So the Blazers,
those coaches, they got them guys playing, and all that offense is tough to guard. They rep it. They rep certain cuts, certain actions. You do the same thing defensively. And you have to know what to coach, what to sometimes let slide, so that the players do not become coach deaf to you. And then you got to know what to emphasize at times. And then putting guys in position, it's the same thing that happens on the offensive end.
Well, they played on that Pacer possession. It leads to a run out, and it leads to a bucket from Anthony Simons. Toppin out of the corner. Airmails a 3 into the hands of Sharpe. Up it comes here to Scoot. Works on T.J. McConnell. Isolated. Double team. A 44% shooting start on 3 of 9. Holding the Pacers to 32% shooting and 1 of 7 from 3. Simons on a screen from Rob Williams. Sees 2 defenders. Cross court intercepted by T.J. McConnell, who dropped right into the passing lane. Scoops it ahead here to Siakam. Siakam joined by Thomas Bryant. McConnell weaving his way inside. The bank comes off into the hands of Bryant, and he blew one right at the rim. He just smoked it.
Yeah, both guys knew they better get it up quick because Rob Williams was lurking.
Looking through a strung-out defense, he laid it up and in. Blazers up 10, their largest lead.
Quick attack from Scoot. Rob will not get credit on the box score for that last stop, but his influence was all over both of those misses from the Pacers.
Ben Sheppard is in. Second-year pro from Belmont for the Pacers. McConnell comes off the screen, stepping out as Bryant aims a three. It's off. Rebound corralled by Scoot Henderson. Head up on a 9-0 run. Rob Williams will handle it. Shoots it cross court. Ant will launch a triple. No. Back tap by Scoot. Grabbed by Rob Williams. They rotated to Scoot off for the three. Front arm. Look at the rebound into clutter by Williams. They reset. Anthony gets a pop at it. No. And the rebound finally arrested by the Pacers. Up the floor, Neesmith. In he comes. Rob Williams, the third, says no.
Do it legally.
Foul on Scoot Henderson and then, of course, on a championship squad in Denver. As Indiana University misses the second free throw. Blaze crossover. Shaedon attacks.
Appearances with the Blazers so far this year, he'll be on a separate team.
Jeremy Lin, you had Mitch Richmond, you had Tim Hardaway, and Chris Muller as the coaches down in San Francisco. We'll run TMC, 27-16 count, Blazers. 10 to shoot, 16 to play here in the quarter. TJ McConnell, sure-handed, blows right.
Which?
Scoot up in the front court. Blazers with 5, with 4. Scoot operating a long way from home. Crossing over into a 15-footer. Got it off before the buzzer.
You sold me.
Let's get him out there. Siakam, fall away. Siakam off to a good start scoring-wise. He's hit 4 of 6. Lamar's got 8 points to lead the Pacers. Avdia, Rob Williams, along with Simon, Sharp, and Murray for the Blazers. With Sheppard and McConnell, Mathurin, Neesmith, and Siakam in the corner. Smaller lineup. McConnell will swing it outside. On top, screen set. Siakam will distribute over here to Mathurin. Pull up jumper. No. Rebound recovered by Rob Williams III.
But Chris Murray, as usual, he's doing a really sound job defensively. He's got a tough matchup in Siakam as Anthony blows by and get where they don't score a lot of points, but he's going to make their scoring difficult.
McConnell quickly dashes off the screen and into the lane to lay it up relatively quick. 10-year vet, he's got all the moves. Very sly player. Cross midcourt comes Avdia. Big check by Mathurin. Bouncing over here to Simons. Back to Denny. Open three. Squeezed it off. No. Rebound tipped by Sharp alertly. He'll get it back. Wades into a mid-range and knocks Sharp 2 of 5. Blazers 11 of 26. Miles Turner. Rebound Avdia. Denny. Hard cut into the lane. Slapped away by McConnell. Great hands. McConnell will get it back to Siakam in stride. Swing it to Mathurin. Hard cut into a bank. Nope. Rebound tipped out. Corralled by Murray.
Did you see what Chris did? He stopped the drive, and then he was the one going out there to contest that shot. It wasn't his man, but it was his assignment because of how the play unfolded, and he recognizes that.
Siakam in the flow. Murray gets some body on it. Jump pass to McConnell. No look to Mathurin. Being watched by Shaedon Sharp. 11 to shoot for the Pacers. McConnell slants in. A reverse.
That's a matchup the Blazers are comfortable saying, Danny, you're on an island. We're not providing help. It's you and him.
This Pacer bench has been extraordinary as well. They are 10th in the league in points average, 38 a game. Into the lane. Avdia off balance, trying to hoist it up. Ball batted, and McConnell got a head start. Up the floor, Mathurin at the rim. And I know somewhere he's got some electrician's tape that he'll probably bring by here at halftime. Tape something down. He's
taking care of something.
Splice some of my wires. They're always loose.
Crossed up.
Yeah, that too. 8 and fall away jumper short. TJ McConnell has had an impact on this second quarter with his energy to bring it ahead. Mathurin on top here to Siakam. Picked up by Scoot. Little reverse pivot, fall away hopper, no. Rebound, DeAndre Ayton.
Good coaching decision from Rick Carlisle that last defensive possession for the Pacers. They came out of the timeout in a zone. Knowing the Blazers were talking about man-to-man stuff more than likely. They got the stop and couldn't get the score.
Good one-on-one battle there as Grant goes at Siakam. Could not finish. Mather the other way.
That's good from Scoot. Oh, he's not allowing himself to get screened.
Mather off balance, feeling.
He was foul baiting.
Yeah, feeling the pressure. Simons checked by Shepard on the edge. Off to Scoot, catch, shoot three up. Got it. He's the league average.
It's a nice sequence from him. He played both sides of the ball that time at a high level.
Miles Turner facilitates McConnell, who rarely shoots the three. That one is off, and the rebound recovered by Ayton. On the advance, here's Scoot. Trailing is Ayton. Jab step, recoils, collects himself, missed the shot. Mather wheels it outside of McConnell. McConnell out of Arizona. Went to Duquesne. He's a Pittsburgh native. Cuts to the baseline. Leaves it there for Siakam. He'll turn under the guard of Kamara and miss. Pacers shooting 31%.
Tumani didn't give up any ground. Siakam wasn't able to advance toward the bucket. He had to fade.
Grant out of a double team. They rotate it to Scoot. Too strong on the three. McConnell centers it to Mather across the timeline and into the paint. And boy, did he put a shoulder into Kamara. Erykah Badu. I'm in.
Yeah, okay.
Better call Tyrone.
Oh, here we go.
Mather misses the free throw. 34-28 count. Blazers on top by 6. 6.5 to go. Second period. Shaedon Sharpe crossover. Mather did not bite. Over here to Grant. Turns the corner into the lane. Jab.
Erykah Badu lets me know you're not going to treat Erykah Badu the way Babyface just got treated on the red carpet at the Grammys.
Didn't see that. What happened to Babyface on the carpet?
Oh, two people.
Asking me?
Yeah, you know all the artists. Yeah. So Chappell came walking by, and then one of the women who were interviewing, well, not even interviewing Babyface, she was supposed to be, she just ignored him and went straight to Chappell. And then Babyface, he was gracious, and he said, look, if y'all want to talk to her, y'all go right ahead. And then he walked away. He was respectful. The AP did issue an apology, but a lot of Babyface and just R&B and music fans are having a hard time with what they felt was tremendous disrespect.
Babyface got iced.
Yeah, he did.
Scoot outside.
But you wouldn't do that to Erykah Badu, is what we know.
Full respect.
All right.
Step back jumper, got it. What a beautiful shot. Shaedon Sharpe active here. 36-28 count. Blazers on top by 8. They have led by as many as 11. Nembhard puts on the brakes. Mather clipped over there by DeAndre. Late November.
Yeah, that was the day William Shatner was busy tweeting you.
That's right. Yeah, that was
the
we were getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Here's Bryant inside. Okay.
See, you over there always making fun of the truck, talking about the
Bryant at the line. You get no replays tonight, folks. Only William Shatner. Wisdom from the captain. Go here in the second. Scoot. Check by Nembhard. Nembhard out of Gonzaga, the Canadian. They lob it to D.A.
pass.
In the paint, trying to work his way in there over a double team. Tumani keeps it alive. Now D.A. with a second opportunity. Offensive glass. That has been stamped on the Blazers this year. Very good at it. Nembhard overruns the ball. He's got a slump to the floor, and he throws it right to D.A. Up the floor, Grant's got it. Spins. He can't handle it. Look out.
Pocket to get that ball to. A lot of times, a guard will want to go sideline and then in to get it there, but Scoot has the ability to drop it in there himself.
Bounce.
Lamar's a good player.
Yes, he is solid.
He's really good.
You know, you were talking about Mather not being in the playoffs last year. Then Nembhard got all the minutes at that position. He averaged nearly 15 points and 5 rebounds, and that great defense. Ball discarded by the Blazers. Up come the Pacers.
Good hands.
Tumani.
Wow. That's a big play because the Pacers, it felt like they were surging.
Shading into the lane to the glass. He got roughed up going airplane. I mean, look at this. A combined, what is that, 70 points between these teams, and we have just 3.5 left in the second.
Possibly only because it's the second of a back-to-back for both of them. Could take a little time to get into this.
Sharp up top, a three is short. Rebound gathered in by Nembhard on the advance. Looking low for Siakam. Grant matches up well against Siakam. Pascal on the block, backing down, turns middle, going lefty. No, bothered by Grant. They both go to the floor. Matherin then has it stripped away by Sharp. Getting very physical. Halliburton recovers. Turner with it. Pump fakes off to Siakam. Checks his feet for a deep three. No.
Good challenge from Jeremy after he played sound defense against Siakam.
Pacers 1 of 11 for three. Sharp breaks into the lane and late. Sharp will bring it in play off the edge. DA drop steps, goes immediately to work. Lost to handle, he goes to the floor, kneels over it. Matherin's got it, tied up by 8. No. Nembhard, the Canadian Olympian, bring it up the floor to Turner. Halliburton. Nembhard got jostled. Somebody clipped him. Smacks of a defensive game between two very good groups. 10th in the league in scoring off the bench. Work done. Pacers within 4. 2:29 to go second quarter. Simons trying to lose Nembhard. Running right-hander, little contact and a foul call.
That benefits his team for the time being.
Chauncey trying to be the 6th man on defense down here.
Oh, that's a push.
Yeah,
that's a push.
Knocked down. Absolutely. Halliburton 0 for 2 tonight. 13 minutes of work. Simons hangs in the air. Bose is back. Williams reaches out to grab an offensive rebound. Abdia working Matherin. 6 to shoot. Grant hesitates. Spins inside. Crowded. Over to Rob Will. Got to get off a shot. Does with 1. That's off the rim. Free ball. Gathered in by the Pacers. Nembhard off the Turner screen. Tamani goes at Nembhard, makes contact.
Ball handler, he has no holes in the game on that end.
Slanting into the lane is Grant, trying to deliver at the rim, and a whistle.
Yeah, you talk about his blocks. Himself has eclipsed that total by
2 of 2. Blazers here by 8 on the strength of 10 of 10 shooting from the line. Nembhard gets in deep, pump fake into it, turnaround hopper, got it.
More good defense, but good shot making from Nembhard.
Nembhard averaging 11 a game, 5 assists.
Is he a starter on your Canadian team? Or is he just on the roster?
No, I think so.
Oh, he started?
I think so.
Okay.
Didn't he start this year for them? Backing out is Simons. Side adjustment for 3. Blazers up 9. Siakam spins, fades, scores another touchdown.
Yes, with a hand right there in the face.
Great footwork. 3-second differential on the clock for the Blazers as Simons moving across. Abdia the first man to race out and get a hit on Nembhard. They'll switch it with Nesmith on Simons. He'll fling a 3, rattles out. Pacers have it with 5. Up the floor, Siakam with 3. Run off the line and forced to walk with the ball as Grant snuck up. Denny Will catch, shoot, triple. Ooh, that was right on. Fell short. On 2 occasions in the last 3 days. Pacers coming off a 1-point win against Utah last night. They've won 4 in a row and are 11-2 since January the 1st. Andrew Nembhard starts things, coming off the screen from Halliburton. Step back, got it.
Yeah, you got to have that stop and start, stop and go game against Tumani, and Nembhard has it.
Nembhard picking up the scoring slack, 4 of 6. He's got 11, and now he will defend Simons. Halliburton trying to get his way on.
Has to be better right there. And that's part of the reason why Coach Billups is selling Anthony. Dribble over, get an ankle, and then dump that in there.
Nembhard to the line. It's the first and the second. Down 11:21 to go, third quarter. Simons out of backcourt. Nembhard given the assignment on Simons tonight. Abdia working. Hacked by. Here's Grant outside. Checked by Turner. Sizing him up. Over to the end line. Williams winds up, delivers no. Nembhard with a board. Siakam has Simons on it. Hook pass, a beauty. Inside the Nembhard. Fakes and then scores. Now in his third year, 31st pick in the draft out of Gonzaga. Signed to a 3-year extension in the offseason, as you can imagine. In the corner, Simons a triple. Yes, sir.
Big.
Anthony Simons.
He's in this game. This might have to be one of those nights where Anthony finds himself north of 30 points.
Halliburton looking for his first bucket. Rebound Williams, outlet pass Abdia. He's in turbo mode, going downhill, fakes, drives.
A little funky, but he also gave the ball fake, so I wasn't sure what part of it was. It's a good deceleration from Nembhard.
Simons up the floor. Nembhard reaching, Simon spins away, gives to Tamati, gathers it in for 3. Solid stroke last night against Phoenix. That's a big one there. The Blazers take a lead of 7. Oh! Rob Williams deflects, saves, Simons up the floor. Speeds, finds Kamara, a 3, no. Rebound tipped by Denny, back tapping to Simons for a triple, no. Keeping it alive is Grant, and it's secured by Halliburton. He'll come out of backcourt with a belt hydranal. Finds a man inside, and it was Simons.
Pass from Anthony.
He looked comfortable over there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Well, because Anthony basically drew both defenders. Tumani's defender went running over. Yeah, nice looking shot.
Well, we're mentioning again that Tamati coming into this game over the last 5, 12 of 19 from 3. That's 63%. 5 last night against Phoenix. Simons coming off the screen from Abdia. They switch it with Mathurin on him. Off to Abdia. Denny will lift off for a triple. That's badly missed short. Mathurin the rebound. He pivoted. Rob Williams the third handling. Out on top to Denny. Abdia sidearm pitch. Grant sees a double team in the corner. Avoids it. Spinning back to the baseline. He's crowded. He avoids. And what a beautiful test of wills that was.
He had to work really hard to get that, but he's got the game to score off of that. Miles Turner trailer walks right into that 3-point shot.
Turner gets his first bucket of the night in 21 minutes of work. 53-49 count. 8:22 to go, third period.
See,
Simons enters into Grant. He leans, takes it.
unless they called it an offensive foul, which I don't think they did. So just imminent possession instead of Pacers.
Halliburton bouncing over here to Turner. Underthrow him. He makes a nice catch and then scores. 2 to go, third quarter. Simons has carried the load offensively with 15. 10 to Henderson, 11 to Grant. Up top, there's Rob Williams trying to crush one. Comes off long into the hands of the Pacers. Halliburton operating. He is yet to score. Turner, ball fake, drive to the end line. Oh! Challenged by third foul on Toumani Camara. Bulls and Dan, Tom Haberstroh with you here tonight. Mike all on the big broadcast, and Terry Porter with us in the post-game show. Sharp comes across midcourt. Blazers have not trailed in this game. Scoot Henderson comes on, along with Sharp and Williams. Abdia has yet to score, and he walks to the basketball. Giving it back.
A team like this that has taken them out of certain actions because of their pressure defense. They're doing what the Blazers do to a lot of teams. They're taking away the next available pass a lot of times. They're making some of the cuts difficult. The Blazers are going to have to grind this out.
They force Portland into 13 turnovers. Camara finds a driving lane, and he handles. Blazers up 3. Pacers go to work. Turner. Checked by Williams. Mathurin at the near edge. Oh, he shoves Sharp aside into a step back that won't go. Denny Abdia with it. Head up and scanning. Off the screen. Trying to leave Siakam in the dust. Steps back for a 3. Yes, sir!
To no babyface said that is a no-no. That can't happen. That just cannot happen.
Oh, that was Cindy Lauper. Into the lane comes Sharp, and Henderson will bring it in bounds. Scoot to Sharp. Step back, sails over the iron, and it's loose. Grabbed by Toppin. Sharp comes back to get it, attacks the rack. Shaedon up top. Working on McConnell. Sudden stop. Terminates the dribble over to Scoot. He's got 8 to shoot. He's at the far edge. He's working on Nembhard. Probes to the baseline. Lobs it up to DA. Nice catch. Turn into a hook. Splash.
That's a tremendous pass from Scoot. I talk about this often, Kev, because it happens often. Not every pass that's a lob is meant for the guy to go up and catch it and dunk it. A lot of Cobra.
Here he comes.
What we doing,
Check the rear view. Double pump, 2. They found a little groove. 11-0 run. Off the screen, Nembhard. Toppin, cross court it comes to Nesmith. He'll pull up under the guard of Kamara. That's a tough shot.
Yes, it is.
4:32 left third quarter. Abdia keeping Toppin on his hip. Again to DA in deep. Has to save it. And as he does, he's fouled.
That was good from Denny. He intentionally wasn't scoring.
Kamara brings it in bounds. Scoot Henderson off the screen. Trying to cross over. Ben Shepherd got right in his way. Sends it ahead to McConnell. Up the floor he comes. Reverses it up and back comes Shaedon Sharp. He'll race it down the floor. He's got Nesmith on his hip. Thought about a 3. Off to Scoot. Henderson engaged by Ben Shepherd. Lob it to Denny Abdia. Looks cross court. Instead he'll go middle. Spin back, pump, and draw the foul.
On somebody else, a bigger defender, but still be equally as effective.
Need to the line. This performance in 44 minutes against Phoenix last night. Both clubs played last night. Indiana a 1-point winner on the road.
On 68 possessions, that's an offensive rating of just 82. So that would be a season low for the Indiana Pacers if it currently holds at this rate. They have the lowest scoring rate of their season and shot out great points, and they only have 10 tonight. So great job by the Blazers.
Sharp hacks it away from behind by McConnell, races down the floor, lobs it to the cup. Ross. And it's stolen by 8. Puts a dribble out in front. Galloping in. McConnell will come off a high screen. 8 switches on him. Inside Scoot battling with Thomas Bryant. Now they switch back. 8 on Bryant. He's got 6 to shoot.
That's the shot.
Walker, second-year pro out of Houston, getting his first run tonight.
Yeah,
Scoot
open.
inside. There's Tamati again at the rim.
Yeah, you could see it develop, Kev. The Pacers were in the zone, and they were lifted from the start of that. And so it's like showing your hand early. And a smart point guard like Scoot knows he doesn't have to go at that right away because he'll be there even after a couple dribbles.
Ben Shepherd will tee up a 3. That comes off long. Shepherd grabs his own mess and reloads here to Bryant. Shepherd to the corner. He'll pump another triple and got it. 73-61 count. 2 minutes left third quarter. Shaedon Sharp sees a seam. He'll drive into the lane. Take it strong. Back to live action. An attempt at the rim is tipped. Grabbed by Abdia to the baseline. And again, he runs into there to Sharp, who unfurls right at the rim. He leaps over Shepherd.
Because you know you can put that ball.
All those stats and stuff.
Yeah, he can jump out of the gym. 45 inches is the highest vert on a dunk this season. 45 inches. On the second one, 43.6 and 40.5. Malik Monk is 4th, but Shaedon's got the top 3 spots.
Well, that's why you just throw it up there. Let that Rottweiler go get the pork chop. Into the lane comes Abdia. He is. Here comes Walker on the advance. Nesmith with it. Indiana with 58 seconds left here in the third quarter, trying to get organized. McConnell down to Walker on the roll. They rotate it. And it's to McConnell. He's got 5 to shoot. In he comes, 3 to shoot. Walker forced outside. Are they going to do barely? It's a 3 that misses. And Sharp with a rebound. 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and the Blazers leading by 12.
Shaedon wants to attack. He wants a 2 for 1. Get to the spot, shoot over the top.
Up.
And that's 31 games in a row with at least one made three-point shot for Shaedon Sharp.
Count him down, Lamar. He's got 17 tonight off the bench. 78-63 count. 18 seconds left third quarter. McConnell pumps a pass, left wing, and guiding in a Sharp. Across midcourt with 4. Oh, making the move with 3. Step back to beat the buzzer. Good opportunity for Shaedon Sharp in the inbounds. Indiana presses up and they pressure. The ball gets away from Murray on a bad exchange on the inbounds. And it leads to a 3 attempt that goes off the glass. Racing after it, Siakam saves it. Tipped by Sharp with 2 hands into the hands of Grant. The Blazers come out of that with the handle. Now they get set 20 seconds into this 4th period.
Got a shot if he wants it.
Here it comes to 8. Turns, fades, left it about a foot shy. Shepherd with it. Steers it ahead here to T.J. McConnell. McConnell turns the corner to the baseline and snuffed by Murray. Recovered in there by Shepherd. 12 to shoot, and Bryant will. 3 comes off long, tipped, controlled by Bryant. Neesmith up top. Covered by Grant. Siakam galloping in to the glass. Pressure. T.J. McConnell meets Scoot Henderson. Dribble handoff to Simons. Sharp coming off an 8 and screen. Simons working on Ben Shepherd, 2nd-year pro out of Belmont. Slants him with the left hand, puts it in the right. Float game not on that time. Rebound to Bryant. McConnell along with Thomas Bryant, Pascal Siakam, Ben Shepherd, and Aaron Neesmith. McConnell to the baseline for the pull-up pump. Got it.
He knew the jump shot would be available because Scoot, who was guarding him, was a little late fighting over and getting back in front of him.
McConnell with a dozen. Simon screen and roll. DeAndre in the paint, stops short, finds Scoot, flares a 3.
That's such a big deal, him being able to make that shot there, because it now makes Indiana possibly think twice about fully rotating off of him that way just to stop DA. And then, Kevin, if they don't rotate off like that, now DA can have his pickings down there.
Bryant, T.J. McConnell. 10-year vet. Checked by Scoot Henderson. Scoot goes over the screen, passes him along to DA. He'll lead back, find Bryant for the hook up and in. Good recognition. 8-point Blazer lead. 9.5 left, 4th quarter. That exchange got batted away. It's grabbed by McConnell, races down the floor and laid it up and in.
Pressure from Indiana. That means driving lanes are going to be open. The question is, can the Blazers be strong enough and good enough off the bounce to expose those driving lanes? Look how high this is. Look how high these 2 defenders are.
Grant catch, shoot, fade, score. Jeremy Grant. 41 minutes last night. Blazers played to overtime last night. McConnell swings across court. Out on top it comes to Bryant. Siakam forces his way inside. Looked like he was
exposing those driving lanes due to how high the defense is. It's passing lanes as well. Whatever penetrates the
bench advantage for the Blazers. Siakam trying to cook does. The Blazers again having some difficulty with that pressure applied by Indiana up the floor. Grant, though, will bring it across.
If Indiana continues to pressure like this, when Deni Avdija comes back in the game, Deni is going to be playing with eyes wide open.
Nice catch, Rob Williams, trying to feed a pass over. And here come the Pacers, methodically trying to walk down the Blazers. Connell stumbles.
Because Toumani covered that ground. Wow.
Connell turns the corner, nearly slipped. His pass tipped by Williams, controlled by Siakam. Pascal will tee it up with 4 to shoot. Comes off long into the hands of Kamara.
Oh, that's great defense. Toumani off the ball, going from east to west down there. Made it a tough pass attempt from McConnell. Rob Williams is active with the hands.
Here. Who's got what left in the tank down the stretch? Scoot, crossover between the wickets, into a high bank. Beautiful move, can't finish, but digs out the rebound. Sends it over to Grant, elevating for 3, bump the iron. Scoot runs down the board, saves it, gives Jeremy a play. He redirects it to the edge, grabbed by Simons, 9 to shoot. Ant 1-on-1 on Pascal Siakam into the lane, off balance. Blazers lead by 8.
His off balance is on balance.
Into the lane, Scoot switches to the left hand and rolls one up and 6 of 11 from the field. And a heck of a floor game. Turner up top on the handoff. Here's Nembhard. 12 to shoot. Crowd chanting defense. Blazers up 10, 6:55 remaining. Nembhard bouncing right to Scoot Henderson.
He read it. He read what was being switched and what wasn't.
Scoot across midcourt, lets his offense settle. 12 to shoot. Grant with a high screen. Now he goes one-on-one on Turner.
He sees food.
Whips it in there. Comes to a jump stop. Powers a chest pass outside to Grant. He triggers the three. Tomani goes up for the rebound. Saves it. Wheels it back outside. Scoot short hops in. 11 to shoot. 7 to shoot. 6:18 to play. Blazers up 10. Henderson a deep three. Yeah! Run to take a lead of 13. Halliburton.
Wow. Handoff. And they're looking for the roller down low. It's tough to take away Halliburton and the roller, but when it's Rob Williams down there and Tomani coming down there on that defensive end, they can get it done.
Blazers up 13. Ant goes to work. Step back. Simons now calling on some reserves. He's got 19 on 7 of 15 shooting. Mather on a high screen. Checked by Williams. Rob Williams got the best non-alcoholic craft beer for your best Phoenix Suns. Mather will set the floor. Williams up top the screen. Scoot trying to take Nembhard in deep. Goes up with a power move. It comes off long. Simons picks it up over to Grant. Order. Nembhard whirls across. Blazers have led now from the start to this point. Siakam inside to Nembhard on the post, met by Rob Williams. Out to Turner for three. Felt good about it when he let it go. We're under 5 minutes remaining. Scoot Henderson taking his time now with 14 to shoot.
Pacers keep switching that action when Anthony's trying to set that back screen for Rob.
Simons felt good about that. No hesitation. 4 of 9 from 3.
Offensive foul. And now if he's shooting away out there, they're wondering what can they do with him other than provide two and then get JG an open look.
13 of 35, 37% from three-point range. Nembhard turns the corner. 100 plays been activated. You can score a free 6-piece chicken McNugget tomorrow from your locally owned and operated McDonald's. There's Kamar. And Indiana's making a comeback, and they were able to fight him off. I mean, and just call upon some inner reserve that they had.
Yeah, feels like every hurdle that has been presented, they've cleared. Whether it's looking back at them coming off their only national game on TNT against the Bucks, coming off that high and then playing the Orlando Magic team that they just blew out the week prior. They got ready for that. They answered on that game. They beat the Suns twice. They come out on this one, lob. Don't need him anymore. It's 3 minutes left to go. Yeah, he can rest. Yeah, you can rest, Denny.
He's putting the mouthpiece
He's putting the mouthpiece away. He can go rest. His job is done.
Walker, a runner, that's off. Kamara unloads here to Scoot Henderson. 105-83 count. Lob up top. 18 points. Henderson with 5 assists to go with 8 boards. 17 points, and Scoot's hit 3 of 5 from 3. Shepherd up top, mid-range.
In belief and togetherness, and that goes directly to the Blazers coaching staff, who have been preaching that message all season, even when the team was suffering a tough season opener against Golden State. The 40-point blowout as Dwap makes the three here. The 40-point blowout against Memphis. You know, the blowout against Utah.
Yes, here at home.
They still found a way through all that to believe that they were better than that and stick together. I remember Danny Avdia making a comment, Kev, after one of those blowouts. It was earlier in the season. And he said, we're not really worried about this. We understand what it is, and we're going to address it, but we're a lot better than this. And he said it with the peace and calm, where as we were still getting a chance to know Danny, I believed him. I believed that he wasn't just trying to say what he thought would appease the fans. He really believed that, and all the actions since that point have proven true.
A way to gauge where you guys are at. It's just we know who we are. We know where we're at. But we're facing a tough opponent. I mean, that's kind of where he left it.
But even in the losses, we would say we're not at that point. We're not that team. We're a team that needs to be focused on ourselves at all times. As Jabari has out here. And we'll see what direction the Blazers go with everything, but it's going to be an interesting next day all around the entire league.
Big Daddy triggering a three that won't go. Ben Shepherd will get a bucket. 110-89, 51 seconds remaining in this one. Rupert showing some moves. Furphy reaches Pacers, we should remind you, 11-2 since January against the Utah Jazz.
Through that Western Conference gauntlet to start the season.
Yeah.
And they've survived it to the point now where
Sharp off the bench, 17 apiece. And as general manager Joe Cronin, got to be happy with what he's